on our private property.
Right now, you are harboring a fugitive.
We are not doing anything. He's in the front yard waiting. He's in the front. Call your partner. He's in the front yard.
Get up and step over here.
We're at a barbecue.
I ain't had nothing to do with nothing.
We're at a barbecue for my graduation.
Get up.
For what?
Put your hand behind
No, I don't need to.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You guys are coming onto my property. You guys cannot do this.
You're not looking for me. I have nothing to do with any of this.
Then get up and leave.
No.
Yes.
Cozad officers would rather work with criminals than officer charged with second federal lawsuit. What's happening in Cozad? Second federal lawsuit filed against Nebraskan officer and chief both of Cozad Police Department and the city of Cozad. The first federal lawsuit was filed in March of 2021 by Hilario Velasquez and sister Sarah Garrett for excessive force after being tased. Hilario states he was sitting in a swing with visible empty hands when he was tased by police officer John Peden. This is not the first events from Peden. Peden has been previously demoted from sergeant to officer due to complaints from fellow officers. Officers expressed concerns of fear when working with Peden to Cozad Police Chief Mark Montgomery. Concerned erratic behavior and decision-making would get them in trouble. Several officers repeatedly told Montgomery of Peden advising them to arrest individuals when it was not warranted to arrest them. One officer stating he was more afraid of working with Peden than criminals. Despite these expressed concerns from officers, Montgomery's demotion did not remove Peden from a patrol position and his authority with the public. The second federal lawsuit was filed this month against Peden regarding his authority with the public.
Okay, this is who saw it?
Yeah, she was watching my baby when I went to Lexington. Okay. I went and I bought her this phone so that I could communicate with her while I'm at work. Okay, this is what I bought. I got the receipt for it. I got the dollar store, you know? And I bought her this, and I bought her some clothes and some shoes, and food. So anyways, I come in, and she was like, Veronica, she goes, you gotta call the police department. And I go, why? And she goes, oh, this big tall guy came twice, and I told him you weren't here, and she just went like this and opened the door and came in. I said, she's not here. She barely speaks any English, you know? He goes, well, where is she? And she's like, store. And he goes, and she said that he didn't care. He just walked in, opened the bathroom, walked in there, went in there, and was like, yeah, and she was like freaking out. Like, and she said that he left and he came back again, and she told him the same thing. She hasn't got here, and he goes, are you sure? And then she opened the door again and walked in and checked, and I'm like,
so he did it twice? Yeah,
he did it twice. And then she said that she heard like a noise out here, so she looked, and she said that he was just standing in the middle of the stairs.
Okay.
And I don't know what the hell his problem is. That's too much, don't you think?
So he's supposed to be wearing a body cam. That's what I'm wearing now.
Okay.
So everything will be recorded.
That's fine.
So I just want you to know that before you write stuff down.
Dice que está seguro que él hizo eso porque ellos tienen una cámara de esas que graba.
John would have had one on when he came in here. I'm a sergeant, so we'll go look at that.
Y él va a ver eso si se metió aquí adentro.
Okay.
Él se metió hasta acá adentro, sí se metió.
So I'm going to leave a form for you.
All right. What am I supposed to say? I just got.
No, this is for her.
Her. Okay.
I know you write it in Spanish. I'll have someone translate it
later for
you.
Que lo vas a escribir en español y él va a tener alguien que lo haga en inglés.
Okay. And I'm going to leave one for you. I know you weren't here.
No.
But he did not have permission to be in here doing that, right? You didn't talk to him. You
didn't
give him permission.
No,
right?
I came here and when she told me that the cop,
so
the big tall guy was looking for me, I called and I said, oh my God, do I have a warrant or something? So I called, the police department and I said, this is Veronica Sandoval. Do I have a warrant? Do I need to go turn myself in or what's going on?
Yo tenía el baby aquí y el grito Veronica.
And she said the baby was right there and he was yelling my name when he walked in. And I said, well, Pete, I guess, was looking for me, and he came in my house twice looking for me. I'm like, what did I do? And they're like, well, I just had an officer call you. So I'm in shock, you know?
So since you weren't here and you didn't witness it, all I need from you is you telling me that you did not give him permission.
No.
Okay, so that's all I need from you. She can write what happened.
And I'll just drop them off right there.
Yeah, you can drop them off, or you can call me when you're finished, and I'll come back.
Okay.
Like I said, she can write it in Spanish. I'll have to have someone translate that later, which I'll do. Okay?
All right, and I appreciate it. You know what I mean? I thank you, but I mean, like, he didn't, I'm not here,
Well, that's actually what happened, and I'm going to investigate it, but that's not okay.
No, it's not okay. And I don't know if it's because, you guys are officers, or he's an officer, he feels like the authority. But I know, I watched enough YouTube videos to know that they're supposed to have like a paper or something. I wouldn't.
You can't just come in here.
And if I was here, I would have, you know, if he came over here, I wouldn't care. I would have let him in, you know, if you want to check for a phone, whatever. But I mean, when I'm not here and she's here and he's doing that.
Veronica Sandoval was arrested by Peden after he responded to a domestic disturbance call involving the father of her child. Although charges were never filed against Sandoval, she was detained. The following day, Sandoval was outraged and fearful to hear from her sitter that Peden had showed up to her house twice without a warrant or probable cause. The sitter explains that Peden came into the house, yelled at her to sit down, and continued to ask the whereabouts of Sandoval while going through her iPhone. The lawsuit states the interaction between the sitter and Peden should essentially be recorded on Peden's body-worn video camera. Montgomery's lack of attention to any meaningful retaining or consequences that may have deterred future abuses of his law enforcement authority is the main focus for this lawsuit. Sandoval has requested a jury trial. She is seeking attorney fees, punitive damages, and damages deemed necessary by the court.
Alright guys, we will keep you updated on the lawsuit and how it turns out, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss this update. I want to give a huge shout out to Birdcage Inc. for writing the story, and also to my daughter for narrating it. We are growing, so we understand we need to organize this channel more and be more professional. Let me know if you guys like this video. Leave some likes and comments. Share this video with friends and family, and also make sure to check out the links in the description. We did find a channel to Veronica Sandoval, and we also found the video of the first lawsuit filed. Obviously, this was a dangerous cop. Other cops knew it. They did not want to work with him. Why he wasn't fired immediately is beyond me. The chief is also named in the lawsuit deservingly, because by not firing Officer Peden, they're risking another lawsuit to the city, folks. This is a huge problem in America. It's an unsustainable system where the bad officers are allowed to stay on the force. This is one of those videos that I appreciate, where you look back at the story and think to yourself, good officers were trying to get rid of the bad ones. We need more officers out there ready to oust bad officers and not allow themselves to be put in a position where they could be named in a lawsuit or the constituents have to fork the bill because of civil rights violations or whatnot. You guys, thank you for tuning in. We will see you on the next video. Have a blessed day. Peace.